basically, I feel like it's been holding me back from personally progressing. I bet that sounds a little bit weird, because, you know, it's not like it's stopping me physically from doing the things I want to do in life. But for a long time, it's been the thing I rely on to help me get through hard times. This goes back to when I was much younger. My mom was a bit of an awful person. She's never physically abusive or anything, but she tended to be unreasonable, unwieldy. She had a lot of issues with depression and other problems in general. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. But basically what I'm trying to say is she ended up causing me a lot of problems socially and mentally. And the one place I could hide was in my basement. She rarely came down there. And that meant that I was able to get away and play my video games, because that's where I had my computer. It was this old shitty Dell. Had like some Sapphire graphics card at the time, which, you know, it wasn't great, but it let me play WoW, and I made a lot of friends. And I'm probably getting a little off track, but anyways, this caused me a lot of problems where I had some friends in high school. I finally started developing like a friend group, because she made it really hard by always taking away my phone. This was because, I wasn't the best student. I aced my tests. I was great at tests, but I didn't do homework, and her way of dealing with that was always to take away my phone or other various options, ground me, what so have you. But yeah, the event I'm thinking of, one of my friends invited me over and said, yeah, you should come over, we're having a bit of a party. But I told him no, because I was playing WoW. I didn't tell him that. I told him I didn't have a way to get over there. I didn't have anything else, blah, 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 blah. And she insisted that she would come pick me up. And again, I told her no. And she actually made fun of me for this at one point. Because, it is kind of silly. Somebody literally offers to come spend their time to come and grab you. And, you just completely turn them down. But, like I said, it wasn't so much that I wanted to play WoW, as that I didn't want to talk to my mother. And that should give you a bit of an idea, like, where my attachment to gaming comes from. It's been the defense. This is fucking gross. Look at that. I always hate those kinds of trees. Anyways, that should give you an idea of where my attachment to gaming came from. I also, have spent a lot of time. It's just been the thing I do when I have free time forever. I remember playing games when I was like 3 years old. I remember playing games when I finished high school. Overall, it's had a negative impact on my social life, but it's never really been a problem. I've always had friends. But I feel like at this point, all it's doing is hindering my ability to progress, which kills me a little bit inside. I need to spend some time outside of gaming because I feel like the time I spend in gaming anymore isn't stuff I enjoy. Which I hate to say because it's not that I don't like the games I'm playing. It's that I just have a hard time enjoying them for any length of time. And I'll jump around. Yesterday was a good example of this. I played Conan Exiles for probably 30 minutes and then I stopped. I played something else for a little while. I think Path of Exile for like another hour. Played Conan Exiles again for like another hour. Played Path of Exile again for like 30 minutes and played like 3 hours of Conan Exiles. This is all relatively that stop. It was mainly just like YouTube. Is this thing still going? I think so. 7 minutes. But yeah, it was all just... It was pretty much all in one sitting. I may have gotten up to go to the bathroom. I don't really remember. Because, gaming just eats time. What does this say? The Shape. Theo Shape. C+L. Wow. Love forever. Wonder if they're still together. Probably not. But yeah. So there's kind of where the decision comes from. It's, there's also been a lot of thought in my mind about it since, what was it? Britain classified gaming disorder as a thing that might be offered as like help from clinics. And I saw a lot of discussion on Reddit about people and their problems with gaming. I've never been over here before. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, is that a bike trail? I have to check that out. But yeah, and one of the things I saw, a lot of the things I saw were things that rung true. And part of that kind of gave me pause. This wasn't what started the thoughts. What started my thinking on this was Clicks Philip. I found one of his videos called like Hofstadter's Law, something like that. Hi. Hey. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Good thing I'm not afraid of dogs anymore. I don't know if I got a good shot of the dogs for you. Or the dog. Just one dog. But, anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, Clicks Philip video on Hofstadter's Law about how you go your whole life saying, I'm gonna do this thing, I'm gonna do this thing, I'm gonna do this thing. But unless you sit down and make the time to actually do it, what good is that? You can fill any amount of space with next to no activity if you're not careful. And that's one of the things that I am fully aware of. It's one of the things that's motivated me to try to go out and do other things. And I guess it's also one of the things that's motivated me to quit gaming because it was getting in the way of going out and trying to do other things. Oh, there's the bike trail I was talking about. I wonder how I get over there from here. Hopefully I can just walk. Hopefully there's like a sidewalk here. Otherwise, let's start walking somewhere else. But yeah, that's that. I think another thing motivating me is currently I am almost at a net zero gain when it comes to working. I make enough money to survive and a little bit more, and that's it. I don't make enough money to save because that little bit more, it goes to the things that keep me sane, like video games, I guess. Which, hopefully with some of this free time I end up with, I can allocate to... I wonder whose yard this is. We'll hold this thought.